What's up, YouTube? Here we are, Denver Pioneers lacrosse season. The season's winding down. We got 2 games left, including this one. Denver's trying to find a way to crack the top 10, but they just can't. They've been hovering around 12, 14, 16, back down to 12. Here they are at 14 again. They're just trying to earn some respect. They've lost 1 game this year. They beat UVA. They beat Tech. They beat North Carolina. And they're still not top 10. So they feel like they've kind of been shafted. They got a somewhat should be an easy game against the Hawks today, and you guys are about to find out. It's going to be a goal fest. We're going to have more goals than you can count on all 10 toes and fingers. So here we go, 1-1. McNeilis has the ball. He's coming across the crease. He shoots, saved by the goalie, and the Hawks are going to start bringing it upfield now. Moving down, over his way to Kevin. Kevin over to Hayden. Hayden down to Scott by the crease. Scott shoots and scores. Hawks go up 2-1. And before the game started, what I was trying to get into as we show this replay here is the biggest problem with Denver is they have the tendency to play down to their opponent's level and also up to their opponent's level, which is probably why they haven't reached the top 10 because they don't seem to have an identity just yet. They play at the level of their opponent. And boom, Hawks score again, 3-1. I told you guys we're going to have a ton of goals today. Look at this. Whips that thing right in there by the goalie. Hawks take an early lead, 3-1 in the first quarter. There's going to be a lot of scoring today. I can't wait for you guys to see the ending to this one. So here we go. Hawks moving the ball up the field again. They just won the faceoff after scoring. They pass it up over to Nathan, who finds his man Scott in the crease, but he dumps it out to Hayden. Hayden over to Fred. Fred back to Scott, and Scott shoots and scores. This dude's someone, they need to double or triple team this guy. He's causing a problem for Denver right now as the Hawks take a 4-1 lead. You have got to be kidding me. The goalie needs to save that. That's not a good shot. I know it's a wide open net, but come on. You got to make that save. He's right there. Put some pressure on him. Hawks got the ball again down in the crease. Looking for his man. Nope. Turnover. Denver's going to have it. They're going to pass it over to the goalie. Goalie's going to pass it over to Dylan. And Dylan will clear it out up to Ethan. And here we go. Pioneers moving down the field. They pass it to the freshman. He comes across and way high up into the stands. But Denver's going to retain possession. Still down 4-1. Little less than halfway in the first, and Taylor shoots no good. The freshman not hitting his mark today, but here he comes, coming down the ball. He's moving in and out. He's going to pass it out to Colton. Colton shoots, and he finds the back of the net. There you go. The freshman's figured it out. If you can't make the goals happen yourself, pass it on to a teammate who will. And that's a great shot at a hard angle by Colton Jackson. Look at that. Triple team down in the crease. Colton Jackson's whoop. I'm going to squeeze that right there in the back of the net. 4-2 Hawks. Here come the Hawks again. I spoke too soon. I said 4-2. It's now 5-2 just a few seconds later. The Hawks are on a roll right now. Great shot. Denver's in trouble. So they want that top 10. They can't look like this. They won't even make it out of the first round of the playoffs if they play like this because the Hawks aren't going to the playoffs, guys, just to let you know. They're playing right now to ruin Denver's season, but Denver is not going down without a fight with another goal. Great shot here. Beautiful pass in the middle. Take a look at that, and he finds the side of the net. Great shot, great pass, good ball movement on the offense. Look at this, coming right here in the middle, beats his man. Boom. And that's what you like to see. Denver now down 5-3 as we go into the second quarter. Face off the start of the second quarter. Hawks win the face off. They're going to pass it down to Scott, who's been on fire today. And, Hawks score again. Leon with the next goal. Hawks up 6-3. Good ball movement by the Hawks here. They're keeping the goalie guessing. He's reacting way late. That's because he just doesn't know where the ball's going to be. So Hawks score pretty quick, but Denver is going to win the next faceoff. He's going to pass it up to Taylor. Taylor looking for his first goal. He shoots and scores. The freshman finally gets on the board. He had a nice assist earlier to his teammate. And after a few errant shots, he finally finds the back of the net here with a great bounce shot into the corner. Goalie can't stop it. A lot of goalies aren't going to be able to stop that shot. But good fast break of offense there by Denver after winning the faceoff. So, Denver 4, Hawks 6. Taylor's going to bring the ball in. He's working his way to the middle, brings it back outside, dumps it off to his teammate Austin, who dumps it inside the Nick Phillips. Nick Phillips shoots and scores. Look at that ball. It looked like the Golden State Warriors out there on the basketball court, the San Antonio Spurs maybe, with all that ball movement. Beautiful shot, too. Let's take a look at that again from our other angle. And we're going to go ahead and skip ahead to the face-off. We're not going to look at it again. So Trevor Baptiste up to Taylor. Taylor spins around. He shoots just wide. Let's say it was a little fancy move here. A little spin move and underhand shot, but just a little too high. A little too high. Freshman, he's trying to get a little fancy with it even though they're down. Even though they're down 1. 6-5 Hawks. 8 minutes to go in the second. Here comes McNeely. He's wide open. Doesn't get the goal, but his teammate gets the rebound. Denver's going to tie it up. Let's take a look at this again. It looks like it bounces off the goalie after he deflects the first shot and he can't save the second. Let's see if we get another angle here. Nope. They're going to cut it over because the game is going. We spent too long looking at the replays. 6-6, 4 minutes to go. Hawks trying to score. They can't. 2 great saves by Denver's goalie. Nick Phillips moving up the field to Taylor. Taylor's moving up the field now. Tries to make a little move here and there. He just jukes. Oh, my God. All right, yeah, we got to take a look at the replay in slow-mo on this. 2 juke moves, slides right across. Oh, look at that. Skids right off the pole there into the back of the net. Let's take a look at this juke one. Comes across his face. Oh, good shot there. Good shot by the freshman. Denver now takes the lead 7-6 with time winding down in the second quarter. Moving the ball up the field. Here comes Ethan Walker. He's going to dump it off to Jeremy. Jeremy over to Austin. Austin shoots and scores. 8-6. Denver, go ahead and celebrate. Go ahead and celebrate. Denver's on fire. Coach woke him up after the first quarter. He said, hey, we're down. We can't be down to the Hawks. If y'all want to earn respect, we gotta clean the slate with these boys. And that's what Denver is trying to do right now, is they take a 2-goal lead going into halftime, 8-6. McNeilis with 2 goals and an assist. That's pretty good for a game stat. That's just halftime. So here comes Denver again. Boom, real quick. In just 11 seconds, Denver's going to score the first goal of the second half in just 11 seconds. Beautiful underhand shot there. Finding the opposite bottom corner of the net. Let's take a look at this again. Great ball movement. Look at that wraparound shot. That's awesome right there. So Denver's now up 10-7. They got a commanding 3-goal lead. Here comes Taylor. He's got 2 goals already, and he's going to find the back of the net again with his third for the hat trick. Get your hat trick dance on. Let's take a look at this again. That bounce, I tell you what, even though he's a freshman, he's got the deadliest bounce shot I have ever seen. He scores that 90% of the time. It is unstoppable. So here he comes again. He's trying to make something happen, but the defense is all over him like white on rice. So he's going to dump it off to his teammate, Sean. Sean's going to bring it back out to him, a little give and go action. And he's going to wrap around his defender, and he's going to find the back of the goal. Look at that. 4th goal of the game. Let's take a look again. He fired that thing in there so fast. We got to take another look at this little give and go action, though, between the 2 teammates. And Taylor, he's just going to rocket that in there. Rockets that in there. The freshman with 4 goals, giving Denver a 6-goal lead. A little spin move. Ooh, behind the back shot. Let's take a look at this. He spins around, right? And then, he tries to get the behind the back shot, but goalie was prepared for it. 13-7. Denver has the lead, but the Hawks, they're not done yet. They are not done yet. 13-8 with a great shot by the Hawks. Should have been saved by the goalie, but hey, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? So here we go. Here comes Denver, and Denver's going to score immediately. I was too busy looking at the replay to notice the game had started again. And, yeah. Great, dude. That's another. Colton, we were just talking about Taylor's bounce shot. You got to look at Colton Jackson's, man. This is great right there in the lower corner. He just places his shots so accurate. They don't have a ton of power, but he is deadly accurate with his shooting. So Taylor's gonna pass it over to Ethan. Ethan across back to Taylor. It's sort of like a give and go, a little triangle offense there. We got to take a look at this again. I think that was his 5th goal of the game, if I'm not mistaken. 5th. And they're now going to take a 15-7 lead. Look at that. Look at that triangle offense. Back over, across the crease, back into the middle where it started. That's just beautiful offense right there. But here come the Hawks coming down the field fast, looking to score, and they do. They answer right back immediately. Right after the face-off, they're scoring again. Look at him fire that shot in there. So here we go. Denver's up 16-10. They have a 6-goal lead, 8 minutes to go. It's not over yet. Taylor's going to find Jeremy, who finds Ethan, and it gets in the goal. Let's take a look at this, and I thought maybe the goalie stopped it, but it looks like the ball might have rolled in there, and I think that's what happened, even though we missed the replay. So here comes Colton, 17-10. Taylor's got the ball. He's moving around. Oh, he finds an opening in the middle. He's going to take his chances, and he does. It's 6th goal of the game, 18-10 Pioneers. That is the freshman's 6th goal against these Hawks, and that's going to give Pioneers an 8-point lead. They should be pretty good for the rest of the game now. I think they should have this in the bag, and they do. That's the end of the game. 18-10 is the final score. McNeilis with 6 goals, 3 assists, as you can see there. And Denver's going to only jump up to 12. They've got let's take a look here. They're 13-1. And they got a couple other 13-1 schools, but here's the big thing: is they got the Hokies, who are 13-2, sitting there at 9, and they beat the Hokies earlier in the year, so I know they got to be a little bit upset about that. But great win against the Hawks, 18-10, and the freshman with 6 goals. Such a phenomenal game. That's it, guys. One more game coming up, and then we hit the playoffs. Peace.